Why is the police important? Tell me why the police is important. Aisha. Keep us safe. Very good. We could go on about that, but I want to hear another government service that helps us each and every day. Yes, Malliet. Say that one more time. Okay, restaurants, they definitely help us, but they're not a government service. They are a public service, but they're owned by somebody else. But good thinking, they definitely help us. I know when I want a hamburger, I'm glad they're there. But they're not from the government. Yes, David. The mail. When I got my magazine on Friday, I was like, yay! I do that every time. Yay! I can see all the clothes I can't afford to buy. These are just 6 government services, and these are ones that we talked about last time. I want to label these because you're going to need to use these vocabulary words during our activity. Can you all see that clearly enough?
Yes.
Okay, let me orient this before our speakers start making weird noises again. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, if you know which picture belongs with which word, you can drag it over. Because clearly that's the firefighter.
No.
No? Oh, wait. I'll get it right this time. This is the firefighter.
No.
This is the... Uh-oh. That's what I get. That's what I get for messing around. Okay, so who can come up here and match one of our... Oh! Why? There we go. Who can come up here and match our vocabulary words, our names of community helpers with the pictures? Or community services, I should say that. Tiana, will you do one? And tell us what the word is.
Firefighters.
Firefighters. Where's the real picture of firefighters? Very good. Now, if you have firefighters as the one that you're working on later with our project, you should be thinking about how firefighters help us, because we talked about that a little bit last time. Jemiah, will you match one of our words with a picture? Can you tell us what word you picked?
Court.
Court. That's where people go if they get a ticket or if they've been arrested, they go to court.
Why?
The court decides what's to be done with those people.
Yeah.
Are they innocent or are they guilty? Do they go free or do they go to jail?
Jail.
How do you know?
Sometimes
How do you know?
Because
You haven't even heard their plea of innocence yet, and you're telling me they're guilty. Reza, can you match one up? You don't know if they're going to jail. That's up for the judge to decide. Maybe they were innocent. Yeah, you got it. That says public school. Public school. Where's the public school? It's hiding. Oh, you're just having a hard time with that, aren't you? What am I going to do with you? Okay. How about that? There we go. Public school. I know how public school helps. Recess. That's it. Just recess, right? That's why we have public school, so you can go on the playground. No? To learn. I'm so glad you said that. Marquez? What word do you have there? Police officer. Just tap somewhere on the white. There you go. Magic. Oh my goodness, Marquez. You can do it.
Just do this.
Bend your finger. Bend your finger.
Bend your finger.
Oh my goodness.
Finger.
Bend your finger. And move it. There you go. There we go. Perfect. All right, we have two left. Trash collector, mail carrier. Okay, so we match these words up. You're going to be using these, so I'm going to keep it projected up here. Let me talk to you about what you're going to do in small groups today. Uh-oh. Don't let me step on you. What I have is, oh no, beep, 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 beep. I have the same pictures as what you see up here. So there is a judge, public school, a firefighter, a trash collector, a police officer, and an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
No,
No.
a mail carrier. I couldn't tell. Yeah, that's mail, that's not ice cream. So, after I put you in small groups, I have two things that you're going to think about. No, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about this, and then I'll go back. Why? Can you help me read this if you can? Why is this government service important to the community? Why do we have it? How is it good? What does it do for us? Okay, just a minute. This is the other question. That one side is going to go here. See how I folded it? You can glue your picture somewhere on here, and then on one side, why is it important? On the other side, this is what I think is going to be interesting to see what you come up with. Let's see what it says. What would it be like without this government service? What would happen if we didn't have it? Well, you're going to have to think with your group. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work in small groups. You're going to have a picture, and I want you to answer these two questions. You don't need to write this on your paper. If you just want to write on one side, you can just write important. That'll let me know that that's the side that you're working on. How is it important? And on the other side, you can just write without. I'll know what you mean. I don't want to waste too much time with headings. Without. You can use pictures. You can write sentences. You can write words to answer your question, like labels. You don't have to write complete sentences. You could do labels. You can do pictures. You can do complete sentences. And yeah, that's about it. You're going to talk to the people in your group. You can each contribute something to both sides. Each of you can think of why it's important. Each of you can think of what it would be like without it. Okay, so let's do this. Tiana, Hayner, and Jemiah, you can be mail carriers.
Yes.
I would like you to take this to, let's go to table D with that. And one of you is going to have to glue that picture down somewhere. What happened? So you won't get an important message? You won't get a message from somebody? That's perfect. Do you want to write that here? P-A-R-T-Y. So you won't get an important message. Okay, E-E-E. Don't worry about spelling so much. Wow, I like your thinking over here. Are you working together? Are you talking to one another? So, tell me a little bit more. What would happen to it if no one picked it Write that down. That's funny. I like that. I'm getting a visualization in my mind about that. It's stinky. Here, start down here. I want you to share your ideas because I got to see what you wrote, but your friends didn't have a chance to see it yet. So I'm going to let you show and talk about what you did on your poster. Which group wants to start? So I want you to share with us what you wrote. Let's start with important. So you had mail carrier. So they're writing you a letter? Very good. I remember somebody said something when we first talked about this, and it was about not getting a bill in the mail and not being able to pay it. Who had said that before. I feel like it was, Mama, was it you? Someone had said that, was it you? If you don't get your bill in the mail, then you can't pay it. And you might have a problem with your electricity being turned off.
Without mail, then you can tell yourself.
Oh, I think that was kind of repeating what someone else had wrote. Thank you very much. Can we clap for our friends? They did some hard work. And do you want to come up? Can you watch your feet? So what government service did you have? Police officer. Let's see how is a police officer important? I'll let you hold it. I don't know why I'm taking it from you. Keep us safe in lots of ways. Keep us safe from bad guys. Just keep us safe in general. And without, what would happen?
Without police officers, they would try to hurt us and
Might
kill us. Oh my God.
I'm so glad we have police officers because I don't want anyone to try to kill me. Good thinking. They help keep everybody safe. They make sure that people keep the laws. The laws are there, but somebody needs to make sure that citizens keep the laws. A law without anyone watching over you wouldn't make any sense. That would be like me having rules in the classroom and then just walking away and not saying, okay, I'm going to make sure you do it. That wouldn't make any sense. So the police officers are what help us keep order, helps keep us safe. Is there anybody? Yes, I see that one. And what government service did you have? Trash collectors. I have to remember to put my trash out on Tuesday nights because they pick it up really early on Wednesday morning. And I don't want to walk out there in my pajamas. I don't want to do that. So why is a trash collector important?
Because they collect trash that's on the ground outside.
What else? Can you let someone else in your group share? She's having a hard time seeing.
It's very important to have a trash collector to clean up trash.
Very good. And what would happen without it?
People don't get trash out of houses. All the houses will have so much trash.
Can you imagine that? Yes.
And we didn't have trash collectors. Our earth will, people will be littering and our earth will be dirty.
Oh, does anyone want a dirty earth?
No.
No. We want a clean earth. We want to take care of this earth. Very good. I like how everyone worked in their groups. You shared your ideas. You shared the task of writing. We wanted children to be able to explain government services and how they help the community. So the purpose was for them to be able to first identify government services and then explain the importance. I always like to have the students get involved. I like them to work together. I like them to collaborate and brainstorm. And I felt like this way they were able to think individually in the beginning, but then work together and come up with a group project. I think the groups worked well. I tried to pair up students who I thought would work well together, ones that might struggle a little bit with the writing piece. You know, they might be able to explain their answers, but then actually putting it down on paper is a little bit more difficult. So I like to have one student, at least one really strong student who can do the writing part. But I know that they can all collaborate together with the thinking piece. And then coming back together and having them share their ideas, I think that's always important because they're proud of their work and they've done a good job, and I want everyone to hear what they've come up with.